Alright guys, so we got a quick video for you guys today. We're about to do a thermostat on a 2013 Chevy Cruze. I've had this car for a little while. I've been having some issues with it. I bought it at the auction. It came with the buyer showed warranty. We thought the head gasket was bad, so I took it in to Chevy. They told me it was an oil cooler. Changed the oil cooler out, but we're still getting some weird kind of mixing with the coolant and the oil, so I'm not sure 100% if it's the oil cooler or if it's a head gasket. But it's still getting a little hot right now, so I'm about to pull it off the trailer, pull it in here, change the thermostat, because it is staying cool for a little while and then it's going up. So I'll take you guys through changing this thermostat. Show you guys. All right, so this is the Chevy Cruze here. So this, let me get a little light down here. All right guys, so this is the Chevy Cruze here. Yeah, so I bought this thing. It came with the auction's buyer shield warranty. Thought it was all good and everything. And all of a sudden it started getting hot and mixing a little bit. So we did that oil cooler. We did that oil cooler and it's still like mixing. We flushed the oil and everything, but I'm pretty sure that's the head gasket. You see how milky that is? But I'm gonna try to change the oil one more time, change this thermostat, and hopefully that's it. Change the spark plugs, because the spark plugs are probably washed also. But this video is for the thermostat. So we got the thermostat in the back here. Sorry, the shop's still a mess. We're still getting it together, but this is the stuff for the oil change. Just leave that there. So that's the oil filter there. That's where we're gonna do the oil change. So this is the thermostat. It's the whole housing, sensor, everything. Pretty easy fix. Has the gasket there. I'm gonna show you guys how to get to it. Okay, so the thermostat's basically under this intake tube here. Sits right here. You'll see it. The lower radiator hose comes up to it. But what we have to do first is we have to take the intake out. That's some flatheads here. This one has a zip tie on the side. Never know what you're gonna run into with these auction cars. About to get the flathead, take this off real quick, and then show you guys what it looks like once we get in there. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So right there, as you can see, that's it. That's the thermostat housing there. Simple, super easy. We got 3 bolts down there, and that's pretty much it. And our sensor. Let's get her out. Okay, so the little bolts that are on there, they're little star nuts. I don't know the exact size of that one, but I have a 5/16 socket here, and that fits on it pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure on the size on that, but 5/16 socket. This is probably what people have laying around, sockets and stuff like that. But yeah, this fits perfect on there. Break them loose. I don't have to go out and buy specialty whatever. I'm pretty sure an 8mm might fit on there too, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's pull this out real quick. Let's get a magnet on that. Dropped it. So this is what that little star nut looks like. You could probably Google it and it'll tell you the exact tool to buy. But what I used was this 5/16. No, that's the 10. This 5/16 here worked perfect. No slop or anything. Okay, so got that one out. Want to disconnect the sensor. You can use a little pick to disconnect the clip. Grab my pick right now. Alright, so I got the sensor a little loose. I'll have to start cracking these bolts loose. There's a little like evap thing that goes to the turbo. You guys can move that out the way. Just squeeze it. Alright, so I dropped that 5/16. Plus it was a little too long. It hits the housing of the turbo. So I got an 8mm. Like I said, the 8mm will fit on there too. That's what I was thinking. The 8mm wrench will get on there. It's a little easier. So I can get back here and get this off. You really want to drain the coolant, like pop this hose off. It might make it a little easier for you, but either or. Have a splash pan on the ground ready to go. So you got coolant right here. Release some of this pressure up here, the reservoir. Okay. So yeah, where do we put that? Did I drop that 8mm? I think I dropped the 8mm. Once we get the 8mm back, we'll take this bolt out, and then we got one on the bottom. Alright, so I had to watch that last clip to figure out what happened to this 8. I dropped it. So yeah, got the 8mm, got the 5/16. About to pop this thing off real quick. Got that one out. Shot one more on the bottom. Time to pop open this radiator cap, or not radiator cap, but this little radiator hose. Pop it up, pull it off. And we got another little hose down here. Just grab a flathead and loosen her up. Okay, sensor, you want to pull it. To get the sensor off, you just pull it, it comes off. So yeah, this is the old one. There's a new one here, new sensor. Probably use this as the thumbnail. Alright, so yeah, pretty much uninstalling it is just as simple as installing it. Let me show you guys those bolts again. 5/16 fits, or a 8mm fits. Gets the job done if you don't have this star nut. So yeah, about to get the new one going back on. Plug in that hose down there. This little scraper right here. Scrape this shit off. Just wanted that gasket to be able to seal. Okay, and those don't have to be super tight, it's plastic, so be careful with that. Plug this evap back in. Click, done. Upper radiator hose. Make sure this clip is out. Wait, unplug the evap. Upper radiator hose. Alright, push the clip back, evap, done deal. Put your air box back in, fill her up with coolant, and you're done. Thermostat is changed. Simple as that. Where'd our flathead go? Go on here. Alright guys, so this is some bonus footage for you guys. Got that clamp tight on there, got that back in. We're just gonna need to top off the coolant, let it flow through, circulate and all that good stuff. I'm about to check these spark plugs right now, see how washed they are from that coolant, or if they're even washed at all. Got a little star nut here. Let's see, let's check them out. Just because I didn't buy spark plugs today, so I'm gonna do the spark plugs and oil change tomorrow. Weird design. 5/8, of course, spark plug socket. It's pretty loose. Let's see if these things are pretty washed. Actually not that bad, but yeah, they got water on it. Wow. Just check all of them. Yeah, there's water on the top of the cylinders. That's definitely the head gasket. I don't know why Chevy told me it was an oil cooler. Yep, as well, water. This motor's washed. Great diagnosis, Chevy. Thank you. It's water in this motor. But I'm gonna just put new spark plugs, change everything, and then just dump it back in the auction. Someone dumped it on me, I'm gonna dump it back on them. I could do the head gasket, it's not hard, but and for time's sake, I'm a lot of money into this car, and I basically just need to get out of it. Oh, this one's really bad. Wow. This motor's washed. Basically what I thought. Just don't know why they told me It was the oil cooler. I'm not taking anything else to Riverside Chevy again. Motor's toast. It's not toast, it just needs a head gasket. To be honest, I wonder, can I put like that head gasket stuff in there? Wow, this one's really, really wet. Wow. Spark plugs will tell you the life of a motor. It's all water and oil. It's not milky though. It's burning hot. So yes, we're gonna get some spark plugs in this thing tomorrow. So we'll definitely water in here. See it on the top of the pistons. And yeah.